have a great understanding on how to handle, how to develop, how to nurture the quarterback position. I think that doesn't come natural or instinctual to defensive-minded head coaches, and I do think that's one place where he's really learned under Kevin O'Connell, and I can't wait to see what he does if and when he becomes the head coach of another football team.
Matt LaFleur told us, boy, give him as much pub as you can. I want Brian Flores out of my division. I don't want to have to face his defenses 2 times a year. As Emmanuel Wilson just barely trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, short on a 3rd and 4. It was Van Ginkel again. And Art, so many times with great defenses, you know, it's all about the players. And granted, they do have a lot of really talented players, but it's more about the DC, it seems like, here with Minnesota.
Well, listen, it's being able to maximize your players. And you see, we've talked about Van Ginkel, but you get guys like Blake Cashman, who is playing so well and so precise and so aggressive at pressing the line of scrimmage. They're getting the best version of Eric Wilson, the other inside linebacker here for the Minnesota Vikings. And you just look at his defense, and at all 3 levels, you see
Sup, everybody? You are everybody. Who remembers that one? Remembers that one? You are everybody. Welcome back to the show. Thanks for playing.
their players playing with great technique, great fundamentals, and they have a real good knowledge of what they're
Jumping back into some Avatar Pandora, Frontiers of Pandora. I'm trying to finish the first one today. Seems like a lot to do, but
44 yards.
I got nothing going. I'm gonna be watching some football, hanging out.
Trying to get a look at who that is. Is that Bo Melton with the athletic trainers now onto the field, and Matt LaFleur, the obvious concern, will step aside here in Minneapolis.
Find your SpongeBob crew at Burger King. Let your imagination set sail with 6 new SpongeBob toys. The SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants, now playing. Shake it time and ring it, go on, get yourself a whistle and blow.
All right, Pandora.
You about us, we got now.
If you've forgotten to get that special someone in your life a gift, well, Mint Mobile is extending their holiday offer of half off unlimited wireless. So here's the idea. You get it now, you call it an early present for next year, like 11 months early. What do you have to lose?
You know, I've always found it strange. People really want to say, you know, that's so weird. It's off their
Oh, yeah. Jumping back into it. Get out of here, Nord.
actor takes the helm in Star Trek. Sophie Turner talks about her gripping new thriller. And Golden Globes host Nikki Glaser.
She is kicking it up a couple of notches.
It's a golden week.
CBS Mornings, this week.
Jumping back into it.
As your score still looking for our first touchdown here with 9 and change left in this first half. Some of the nifty footwear here. 3-0 Vikings with J.J. McCarthy and his Vikings offense onto the field. If you just hopped on with us, McCarthy 5 of 8, 59 yards. A little bit of a mixed bag so far. Started well, Arch.
Yeah.
But they're trying to get this offense now reignited as they begin inside their 10. Jordan Mason leading the first tackler. As Mason making the start today for the absent Aaron Jones. Back to New York, NFL Today update. Mr. Shine.
Spiro, Arch, Texans take their first lead of the day. C.J. Stroud to Jaden Higgins. It caps an 11-play, 82-yard drive. 13-10 Houston, back to you.
A lot of games with all kinds of playoff implication as the playoff picture starts to come into focus. A couple of days away from the dance getting started next weekend. McCarthy, boy, showing that elusivity. Gets it up. Oliver. Boy, impressive body movement by McCarthy in the face of pressure as they pick up 21 on the catch and run.
Yeah, it really is. And you've seen a few early pressures and free hitters getting to the backfield early in this game, and that's really a nice job. I couldn't quite tell. I think that's Jordan Mason. He has to abort the play action and just gets enough room for McCarthy to adjust and to get that ball out. But
Too far for her.
I'd really like to see McCarthy settle down a little bit.
Settle down,
Get his feet
McCarthy.
set and throw the
Chill
ball
out.
on time with some accuracy here in the second quarter.
This is Mason taking on tacklers. Arch, give us your big picture. You watch J.J. McCarthy now from afar. The question is here going to be, once the season ends, is he the franchise quarterback? What have you seen?
Well, I think it's too early. It does take time. Not every quarterback.
Good to see you, Hawk.
And he's got 1,000 yards for a 6th straight season as he joins elite company. Randy Moss, Mike Evans, the only guys that do it over their first 6 years in the sport.
Well, as well deserved.
Okay, Hawk. Eyes open.
Eventually became that stud. So what a football journey it's been for Jefferson.
More chances for explosives in that game, but
good pressure coming that time from Aaron Mosby. So first in a bigger role today than some of the starters. He's going to be looking at a 3rd and 7
the two plays. The throw to Jefferson was nice off the run pass option. Really a nice quick release with perfect ball placement, and then he follows it back up with a beautiful in cut over the middle to Naylor for an explosive pass.
Come on, Hawk. Let's ride.
Looks like he's going to be a little short, less than a yard of that line to gain. Certainly well within field goal range here, but Kevin O'Connell's going to keep his offense onto the field here on 4th and less than a yard. C.J. Ham inserted. Another guy whose future here is being talked about. Is this potentially his final game in a Viking uniform? And now the officials say first down, Minnesota. There's McCarthy on the keeper. And that clock running for James as they look to build on this 3-0 lead. Good look at it from that vantage point. McCarthy just enough. Little Minneapolis tush push.
That was
Thank you.
just call it a run.
There will be close enough floor to throw that red challenge flag out as they are going to challenge the spot here, which called the field is a Minnesota first down.
Green Bay is challenging the ruling on the field that the runner made the line to
Success rate on challenges this season as they will look. We'll break back in 30 seconds after this.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the protection of this guard. Forgetting that guard.
Where do we even get this guy? Kevin Barnes, D. Franklin Elementary. Okay, stop! Stop! Guys, actually, the city ordinance. Come on, get ready. Stop. You think I have a shot to make the team?
No.
Respect the best.
There's State Farm.
Let's stay watchful.
Unsuccessful challenge.
Unsuccessful challenge.
So the call on the field of a Minnesota first down is going to hold. And LaFleur said, why not? Challenge flag, but unsuccessful. And so 1st and 10 for the Vikings here as they're going to put the football down at the Green Bay 20. There's Kevin O'Connell. Talked about the importance of finishing strongly, all the disappointment, this high-priced roster that they built last offseason.
You're one of Alma's proteges, aren't you? We ran into some crazy vicious Viper wolves on our way here from HQ. One nearly ripped off my arm. Something has to be done, I tell you.
And in motion is Jefferson.
The RDA sure has deep pockets.
There's some misdirection. They give it to Mason. Mason finds a crease. Gonna get down inside the 10. Finally tackled by Trayvon Diggs. It's a run of 12, 1st and goal.
That's been really nice for the Minnesota. He's really done a terrific job. He's one of the best tackle-breaking backs in the National Football League. Did a great job filling in for Aaron Jones in the early part of the season. And when it gets into those short yardage situations inside the red zone, he is as hard back to try to bring it around.
He goes plunging, throwing it. Real estate, George Madison colliding with some of the photographers down there. Always dangerous. Looks like he's okay. And Jalen Simpson was the man on the coverage for the Packers.
Careful.
Play action again underneath. The time
What a treat, huh, Hawk?
Some of my favorite plays that McCarthy check down throws. As he gets older, his confidence will start to take some more chances, but I like when he takes those underneath stuff. That time didn't connect with his guy. McCarthy, that's over the end zone for Jefferson, unable to connect.
Cover two, you got a corner in the flat and the safety over the top, and really nowhere for McCarthy to throw the ball one more time. You see Jeff Hafley pleased with his second team defense, being able to get on the field and
Stay watchful.
Jeff Hafley's name in the news. We'll get into that as the day goes on. 6-0 Vikings will rank back in 30 seconds after this.
Caught the early flight. See you there.
Finally beating your siblings to the good room on family vacation. That's what the world's biggest airline can do for you, baby bro.
I'm 26. Unlike other airlines, Arby's new $7.99 meat and $3 has 3 sides, not just one. It's more meal for your money. Seriously, it's more meal for your money.
One of the kick returners for Green Bay. Bo Melton, according to Dini, is questionable to return with a knee injury. And that means that there is
Come on, Hawk. Let's ride.
Out of the mix as Keenan James is lit up just across the 20.
The Vikings chose C.J. Ham as their Walter Payton Man of the Year winner for the second season in a row. An undrafted free agent out of tiny Augustana University who grew up just 2 hours north of here, Ham has embedded himself in a variety of community causes in his decade as a Viking. The Ham Scholarship Fund, Pamper Her Purple, and the Boys and Girls Club are just a few of the organizations he's closely worked with. Mental health and cancer are just 2 of the causes near and dear to him.
Lost his mom Tina to pancreatic cancer in 2020, but boy, if this is the end of the road for CJ,
Okay, Hawk. Eyes open.
Wilson finally able to get to him for the tackle, but they lose 19 in a disastrous play for the Packers.
Yeah, just you call that excessive penetration up front, and there's just nowhere for Wilson to go. I mean, he can't even get started and tries to make something out of nothing, but the pursuit and speed is just too much, and the Vikings almost get a safety.
Jaden Reed, by the way, is into the game now for Matt LaFleur. We mentioned the injury to Bo Melton as Wilson is trying to get some of that positive yardage back. But you still got to field the roster, so you can only have so many players inactive, and you had a chance that maybe some of the starters would have to play a couple of snaps in this game. So Jaden Reed, at least for the moment, onto the field for the Packers. 2-minute warning here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Vikings pitching a shutout so far on CBS.
Keiko thought she was an insomniac, but actually, she was just a workaholic. We were made to take time off.
time started in 1975, and the clock's still ticking. A light beer that tastes like a beer. Now that's legendary. Here's to another 50 years of Miller time.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery, tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Customizes car insurance to save people hundreds. Whoa. Looks like we're walking. Go to my hat. Only pay for what you need.
This circus catch, this tush push, this game-winning TD. None of it's possible without the unsung heroes of the gridiron. Fine. Taking down threats, protecting their team every step of the way on the field. It's like how Visa Fraud Protection helps your payments off the field, using advanced AI to keep your purchases secure. Clearing obstacles, helping to protect your purchases from fraud. Now that's some serious.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need. And by Frugal Private Vacation Rentals.
Middle holiday finance at 33. The term lad Nancy built over 100 years ago, celebrating a 75th annual holiday expedition.
Gotta watch for the doggy out here.
Distance for play. Two wisely as they throw that thing out of bounds. His improved accuracy was the first thing he mentioned is when he gets a look at his young quarterback here in the 2-minute drill as they delivered to Jefferson. And the other thing that he said was, our biggest thing is we got to figure out a way to keep him healthy, because when he has played, we've seen the growth, we've seen the improvement in his game every time he steps on the field.
Just 10th game. I mean, it's just not a big sample size and not a lot of experience. And you throw in the fact, and we're not here. Hasn't been written on what kind of quarterback.
Come on, Hawk. Let's ride.
Offensive line, they invested heavily. It's really kind of added to that quarterback puzzle with their protection.
23 Vikings this year, by far the most of any team in the NFL. And so Chandler makes the catch. That's certainly a big part of it. We know Christian Darrisaw was shut down a couple of weeks ago with his injury. Ryan O'Neal's been on the shelf. And obviously Ron Kelly, the multiple concussions, what his future looks like.
Very eager.
So the clock
Give
now
it a
stops
moment.
58 seconds left.
People might arrive.
3 of their timeouts.
Yeah, I think it's important just if you look at this 2-minute drive.
Is that
you have 58 seconds.
amazing?
You're just
Sarantu.
crossover at midfield just to have a little bit of poise in the pocket.
I'm dreaming of new
get your
recipes.
reads and deliver a precise throw.
This is why McCarthy, or O'Connell, wanted to see McCarthy in his final start of the season in moments like this. As that thing is batted down at the line of scrimmage by Keton Oladapo, who has been all over the place in his first half for the Packers.
Yeah, the former
Yo,
walk-on
what's
at Oregon
up?
State who turned
Happy
himself
New
into
Year.
an All-American. And he gets a chance in here
How
to
you
show what he can do
doing?
off the edge, times it perfectly. A little bit more eye-hand coordination. He might be able to pick off that ball and go the other way.
Arch, I think that's why he plays defense, right?
Is that
you don't appreciate that DB slander.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, I don't like where you're going.
3rd and 8. How's McCarthy handle this? A little bit of pressure at the end. Delivers. First down, Vikings. Naylor. In the pocket. McCarthy protected well. They pick up 27. Yeah,
There is wisdom of the mind, but also wisdom of the body.
And throws a strike to get a first down.
Another reminder to keep it here. The Verizon halftime report coming your way next. JB and the crew get you around the league. On this final Sunday
I have been moving some stones around.
A 3-man route against 7 defensive players dropping into zone, and you like the patience of McCarthy. He scans the field, and he's able to find Naylor getting himself open over the middle. Nicely done.
So Kevin O'Connell taking his first time out. 6 seconds left. Certainly well within the field goal range here. Incomplete, looking for Addison. Jalen Simpson was with him on the coverage for Green Bay. Get them into the end zone. They try to build that momentum here through the final week of the regular season.
Well, you like to see it because they went slant and go on Jalen Simpson, and Simpson falls. And that one was right there. You just get a better ball outside and take advantage of the mishap by the defensive player. That was a missed opportunity right there from McCarthy.
McCarthy, who has shown significant growth over his last 3. And as he finished here this first half, McCarthy trying to create some time, delivers perfectly. Ben Simmons, toe tapping on the sideline. Beautiful ball from McCarthy. 1st and goal, Vikings.
Boy, it really was. Just on a rope and falling off to his right, and puts it right there on the sideline to Ben Sims. Only his 3rd catch of the season. Beautifully done.
Yeah, the other thing that they talked about with McCarthy is learning when to take something off of his passes, and with the touch, fitting it into certain windows. One of the areas where they feel like he's shown some promise here of late. Chandler on the take, toting the rock, and he's going to be short of the end zone. Nice push from that Green Bay front. Johnson and Kevin O'Connell is now going to take his 2nd timeout as we are down to 24 seconds left. And the Vikings looking to build on this 6-0 lead. What a season for the Vikings. Remember that Monday nighter? Boy, it seems like a lifetime ago, that win in Chicago had this town buzzing. But then the high ankle sprain really derailed their season. They were 4-8. Seattle on the road.
Come on, Hawk. Let's ride.
His team responded just the 5th straight win to close their season.
But you look at it, and really, that was primarily led by their defense. I think since about that midpoint of the season, the defense has really started to kick up the year and playing as good or better than any defense in the National Football League.
They actually put a 2nd back on the clock, so 25 seconds. 2nd and goal. They got 1 timeout left. He's going to bulldoze his way in for the touchdown. CJ C.J. Ham, the pride of Duluth, in. And the Vikings finally get their first touchdown of the day. It's 12-0. There's his wife, Stephanie, his family. I wonder what the future has in store for C.J. Ham. You think that they don't know about it, that he's thinking about pondering potentially the end. Two of the great Vikings with him and Harrison Smith. Stephanie, obviously, an emotional moment with their family. Didi mentioned what a journey it's been. Former Division II player. He made the team after trying out amazingly. And to go from that to a two-time Pro Bowler. This was CJ and Stephanie before the game. And the outpouring of emotion. It's like, again, if this is the CJ football life it's been for him here in Minneapolis.
Careful. You just love that story. 5 times. To get a chance in possibly his last game here in Minnesota, his second touchdown. Not a lot of touchdown opportunities, but Kevin O'Connell realizes the story, gives him the football, and he's able to power it to the end zone.
Stephanie all smiles. Love to see 13-0 Vikings with 23 seconds left in this first half.
Different kickoff coverage than it was than he had to prove when he came into this league as a rookie to try to earn his stripes.
Yes, that thing has evolved. By the way, we want to give a shout out to our director, Mark Grant, who is not with us today. Mark is home nursing a little bit of a knee injury. It involves some fake snow, but we cannot divulge any more information than that. But thankfully, Mark is okay. He is resting comfortably and is on the mend. Mark, we're thinking about you, and we wish you a speedy recovery. As our buddy Andy Freakman sitting in the director chair today, our pinch hitter here in Minneapolis. Kobe Keeney James. And what's the call here? Boy, thought that he was in the end zone.
But the receiver's foot, one foot was in the field of play and one in the end zone. Therefore, the ball we placed at the 20-yard line.
Okay. Clear things up for us, and Plane 2 sure is happy that he's going to have that thing out at the 20-yard line.
Hasn't really been in that situation much before in the National Football League. But the good news is that you got 23 seconds before halftime and 2 minutes to take.
I'm told that the Chiefs territory did agree with that call, and that is going to get us to halftime here in Minneapolis. 13-0.
Another totem of my people. Need to find the right angle to look at it from.
To end their season, J.J. McCarthy, 13 of 22 for 174 yards as he leads that final late touchdown drive. Aditi. Actually, Aditi will be chatting with Matt LaFleur off camera, and we'll get his thoughts before we begin the second half. Halftime is next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station.
This holiday, Verizon's got the craziest deal. No getting it. You just ate.
No way. We know in this deal.
iPhone 17 Pros on us. No trade-in needed. Plus 4 lines for $25 a line. The rise of the robots is science fiction no more. New 16
So how did these end up in this Vegas speakeasy with a story no one will believe? It began with ringside seats from BetMGM. That meant anything was possible. Like chatting with this guy. Not that guy. This guy. Who knew another guy who gave them a password that led down here, through here, and along here. Oh, not here. And helped them open this door. Actually, a bookcase with a hostess named Jules and an epic spot. Make it a night where anything can happen. BetMGM. Make it legendary.
When it comes to our daily lives, some numbers just have a little more meaning. And there are a lot more fun.
Quite a view.
Daily 3 and 4 games from the Michigan Lottery. Go ahead. Play favorites.
What if?
It's the daily 3 and 4 straight bet bonus. Match your straight bet in reverse and win for limited time.
The holidays are all about family around here, but the Chrysler Wrap Up the Year sales event is all about you. With the most standard safety and security features in its class, the most technologically advanced minivan in America, and the most awarded best-selling minivan. Hurry into the monthly payments for 90 days at the Chrysler Pacifica Wrap Up the Year sales event.
Or right now during the Chrysler Wrap Up the Year sales event, well-qualified FCA employee lessees can reselect 2026 Pacifica models in dealer stock for $389 a month. See your Metro Detroit Chrysler dealer.
Bundle up or dress down. Plan ahead with next weather on CBS News Detroit.
Quite a view. What if the actual purpose of these totems is just to capture the beauty? Maybe to show it to the future generations. To teach the children to take a moment and appreciate the land, the sky above, the water below. To breathe it all in and carry it over for those to come.
Good start from a good first drive. He's going to earn your shoulder right there on that. So he's going to Brandon Allen. And then it's going to be all Trevor Lawrence. He has 3 touchdowns in the first half. Then we're going to see this one right there.
Come on, Hawk. Let's ride.
Touchdown pass. Tyler Shuck gets it back in his hands. He's going to do a little play action fake and take it. Use his athleticism. Beautiful little run right there into the end zone. Right now, Falcons on top, 10-7.
All right, we have the NFC North matchup, Packers, Vikings, and it is C.J. Ham with the 1-yard run. Right now,
but I have never seen one out of the ground.
22.
Do not play favorites.
They win because they are greasy. If Houston loses, they can fall to the 7.
All right, let's take a look at the NFC playoff picture. Seattle with that win last night, clinched the first round bye in the 1 seed. Carolina, they're way Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. If New Orleans wins or ties, Tampa is I know they're watching.
We've seen some of the ups and downs with him, and we saw some of the wild throws at times. But then you also see the accuracy. You see the point precision he has. His mobility is there. So I think you're looking forward to the next year. You're seeing some signs that you can work with. I think if you're seeing like Kevin McCarthy.
Yeah, well, another JJ. I'm looking at Justin Jefferson. You know, I can't help but to think be like when he gets a quarterback, whether it's JJ McCarthy, building towards being a more consistent quarterback. Somebody else in the near future. I would love to see that type of talent in the postseason. I know last year there was just a unique blend between Sam Darnold and Justin Jefferson. But JJ McCarthy shows some good signs. I just feel like at times he tends to do a little bit too much. Like everything calm down.
You see that?
Whether it's the footwork, the mechanics up top, like everything a little bit more calm. Even the decision making, just a little bit more
left. 1 half left.
Don't need a mad Myles Garrett. Hey, folks, Bo Nix and the Broncos looking to secure that top seed. There they with the victory. And of course, they're taking on the Chargers. Look at the warm-up there. Hey, what does the future hold for Travis Kelce? He'll make that decision. He hasn't told us yet, but we'll see what happens with that one. And then, of course, Josh Allen, we've already talked about in the pregame show, playing his last game in Highmark Stadium. But guess what? No matter where he plays, the boy can flat out play. And the Verizon halftime report continues.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. Verizon, the best 5G network in America. There's only one best.
I still get butterflies to this day. I just sit there, take a deep breath. There's a lot of emotions, a lot of things I think about. I think the fans feel that way too leading up to the game. Stadium's rocking, everybody's going crazy. That's when true competitors and playmakers come out. Energy builds off of energy, and that's how it is with fans.
Live CBS in 1 week. Hollywood's biggest party is now bigger than ever.
Ariana, hold my finger.
Nikki Glazer is back, hosting the Golden Globes. Live CBS next Sunday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
New Friday, February 27th.
Let's go.
Make an entry.
Boston Blue is CBS's new hit show.
Boston PD with a
Hey, welcome to the stream. We're just now playing some after hanging out.
Boston Blue is all new CBS Friday, February 27th.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. Verizon, the best 5G network in America.
And welcome back to the Verizon Halftime Report. Coming up in the 4:25 window, it is a packed one, but most eyes will be on the Chargers at the Broncos. That's right, the Chargers, they will be resting guys. So for the Broncos, they have the least resistance when it comes to locking in that number 1 seed. But it's also a way for the Broncos to stay sharp as they get ready for a bye. 3 weeks off. And then we also have the last game at Highmark Stadium. Nicely done. So shout out to the Buffalo Bills, their fan base. I played there. I know how special that stadium is and also how special those people are. So when you're watching that game, keep an eye out for the moment that these guys are cherishing. And the Verizon Halftime Report will continue after this.
Casey, need my marshals.
This'll be fun.
Another killer, Casey. Detector.
Casey Duggan's new journey begins on CBS March 1st.
New CBS March 4th. There's suspense and sudden death. All for a chance to win $1 million. America's Culinary Cup. New series, CBS Wednesday, March 4th.
Hollywood Squares is back.
Premiere CBS.
Come on, Hawk. Let's ride.
Strong, best-in-class equipment at Planet Fitness. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down. You got this. Deal ends January 9th.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford Group.
Welcome. You're shopping for the perfect gift. And the new Explorer trimmer. Expedition with the Ford split gate. And they're all available with Ford Blue Cruise technology. That's hands-free highway driving. Remember, the best gift is the one you give yourself.
18 plan customers can lease a 2026 Ford for 36 months. See your Southeast Michigan Ford dealer today.
So you know, girls. If you know the Club and show me what's for all players.
And exciting perks like Reward Box that make any day feel like a holiday. A rewards club that's actually rewarding. Not at the holiday airport.
strong with best-in-class equipment at Planet Fitness. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime.
You got this.
Deal ends January 9th.
Back from Minneapolis, first half highlight presented by State Farm. Justin Jefferson, 1,000 yards for 6th straight season to begin his season. Getting that late first half touchdown run. A gesture by Kevin as the Vikings in front of their hometown fans looking for what would be a 5th consecutive win to end their season. As we welcome you back to the booth. Happy New Year from Minneapolis Spirit Leaders and Anna Marchinetto here from the D. Our conversation with Matt LaFleur here in just a couple of minutes. First half thoughts, J.J. McCarthy.
They're not going to amazing defense.
That's what we expected in a preseason game. The Raiders are playing their starters, the Packers aren't, and really the highlight of the game is for the Packers, mission is accomplished. They're not throwing the football. Played 2, only 5 dropbacks, and it's just about getting it as humanly possible.
So there's your first half highlights. Boy, Porter, 2, mentioned second career start. First one against the ferocious 2021 defense with Myles Garrett. And right now having to deal with Brian Flores and this elite Vikings defense. You know about the Packers locked into that 7 seed. They'll be on the road next week in the wild card round against either the Bears or the Eagles. Jordan Love and the starters will be back as they get their final week of rest in this final regular season tune-up before they begin their 3rd straight postseason bid. Jacoby Keeney James crosses the 25 and run out of bounds around the 30. Aditi, you spoke to both head coaches at the end of that half.
I did, and Spiro, Matt LaFleur is in complete agreement with Arch. He is very happy with his defense and the way that it's fighting, but the offense, he said the line needs to do a much better job. They can't get anything going. I said, could we see some changes? He said, no, these are the guys that we have. As for the Vikings, Kevin O'Connell said he's pleased with what he's seen from J.J. McCarthy so far, especially on early downs. He wants something better on late downs, and watch for some surgical pulling out of some guys as this game goes.
Emmanuel Wilson on the carry. You know, it was interesting as we see walking along the sidelines. I thought that LaFleur might have been an advantage. You heard the report from the media at the top. Especially considering how they looked into the postseason last year. Remember Jordan Love kind of banging his elbow, the knuckles in his hands before they lost the wild card game in Philly. They lost Christian Watson, that devastating knee injury. But yeah, you have to optimize and then legitimize and prioritize, their health as they get ready for next week.
Well, no doubt. I mean, that's the ghost of last year. When you lose Christian Watson to ACL in week 18, and you get a banged up Jordan Love. And no, he didn't like when I brought up the word preseason. He said that's exactly
An ore processing plant with its own quarry.
That's exactly what he was worried about. Because even though every player on that football team understands what kind of weakness it is, they just don't want to have a complacent mentality where the details start to slip. And that's something they really felt happen, especially in that.
He said we just have to reset and start now.
Come on, Hawk. Let's ride.
Turn the page. This week, as they begin playoff preparations in earnest, as soon as they get on that airplane back home, this is Emmanuel Wilson churning out some yardage, going to get inside the Vikings' 40-yard line. Third straight year that Matt LaFleur is going to lead his Packers into the NFC playoffs as a 7 seed. So is this the year that they can make some noise? Remember, Archie, middle part of the season where people were talking about the Packers as really a contending team in the NFC. Then you lose Micah Parsons, some of the other injuries that they've had to deal with. And now it seems like just trying to get themselves right as mentally as they begin for next week.
Listen, I don't really look at the Packers as a 7th seed or a team that doesn't really deserve to be in the playoffs. I think this is potentially a dangerous football team, primarily because of the way Jordan Love has played this season. And I really do feel like in his 3rd season here as the starting quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, he is really trending in the right way and poised to have a big postseason and impact on this football team.
Pitch play here to Chris Brooks to lose yardage. Jordan Love, career best season for him. Top 10 in the league in terms of passer rating was Love. And just so incredibly consistent at a high level. All that training, all that time as an understudy behind Aaron Rodgers. I hope that this is the year that they can finally make some noise in the playoffs.
Well, especially when you consider the fact that the key players have been in and out of the lineup all season. You know, Tucker Kraft was such a big part of this offense. And, you know, you had Christian Watson, he was missing for the first half of the season. The injury to Jordan Reed. So there's a lot of different pieces that this offense has had to deal with. But I think Love has done it masterfully. And I can't wait to see them play and see him play in the playoffs next week.
Boy, just as this Green Bay offense was finally starting to get something going, here comes Dallas Turner, who had the strip sack earlier. Second time he gets to 2, and they dump him for a loss of 7.
Well, you can see, you know, Dallas Turner, the speed that he has, that 4.4 speed is 100% evident. And he's coming off really what I would consider his best game of his career last week against the Detroit Lions. And boy, he's really starting to show that he could be one of the key edge pieces here and one of the next great pass rushers here for the Minnesota Vikings.
Daniel Whelan has been a busy man. Fair catch signaled by Jones, and the Vikings are going to have it inside the 15 when we come back. 30 yards on the punt as we play early 3rd quarter, 13-0 Vikings.
Don't go! I got to. It's time to screen for colon cancer. Also, I'm just going to the porch.
Cologuard is for people 45 plus, at average risk, not high risk.
False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your provider or request Cologuard online.
Engines rev, are you listening?
Fun to drive, fuel efficient. Such beautiful stuff. We're happy for miles, driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on a fun-to-drive new Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days today.
Okay, Brian, craziest touchdown ever.
Tennessee Titans, Music City Miracle.
Tyson snags it, starts running like he's double parked. What does a play like that do to the locker room, though?
Man, it's everything.
That's it? Where's Shaq? Is Shaq available?
Really?
Yeah, because he's not going to say it's everything. Or if he did say it, he'll go,
New customers bet $5 to get $200 if your bet wins. Pay instantly in box bets. The crown is yours.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, block.
New CBS February 23rd. Have you ever told a lie? Are you serious? Isn't lying part of the job description of CIA? My partner can be a little by the book.
FBI, open up.
You guys work in the open, we work in the shadows. We both do it to keep our country safe. Exactly.
Work, partner.
CIA, initiated CBS Monday, February 23rd.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of
There are
the game
few
without
problems
consent
that-
of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Hollywood's biggest party is now
solved in
bigger
the
than
ring.
ever, with more stars, more glamour, and more chaos. Nikki Glazer hosts the Golden Globes live CBS next Sunday and streaming on Paramount Plus. See what they did there.
You cannot just react. You intend to win.
As we welcome you back, first and 10, J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings offense back on the field. McCarthy 13 to 22 in that first half for 174 yards. Quick strike. Justin Jefferson has been his main target. Jefferson over 1,000 yards in the first half, now targeted 9 times. That's his 6th catch, as he's up to 76 yards on the day, a pickup of 8. And it looks like J.J. McCarthy's day is done. Looks like he's shaking his head. Boy, is he hurt, Arch? Doesn't look like this is a planned maneuver to call him. Could be potentially some pain in that right hand. And boy, that's the last thing that anyone wanted to see here. So the maneuver here to Max Brosmer, who made the start last week, as they continue to take a look at J.J. McCarthy down in the field. Run play here to Mason. Looks like it's going to be enough for the first down. But right now, all the concern on J.J. McCarthy. Remember, it was a tiny hairline fracture in his right throwing hand that he sustained last week. Which didn't see any contact there. Don't want to speculate, but obviously McCarthy in some kind of discomfort there. See him maybe flexing out that right hand. Edie is always all over for us down on the sidelines. We'll get a report from her and an update as quickly as we can. So here's Brosmer, the undrafted rookie, delivers to Jefferson, who's going to be close to another first down. Let's take you back to that Giants game a couple of weeks ago. This was the play that he injured that right hand. Right on that follow through. He ended up staying in the game. Complained of the pain afterwards, where they determined with x-rays that there was a hairline fracture. It's another area where McCarthy has earned the respect of his team, Arch, playing through all the injuries, all the discomfort that he's had over his first season plus in the NFL. Handoff Mason, and he's not going to get it. In fact, loses yardage. This is part of the story with McCarthy. We know about the injury last year, the meniscus. On August 10th, early in their camp, he was basically off the field for 6-7 months of doing almost nothing. And then this year, 7 games that he's missed due to 3 separate injuries.
Yeah, I mean that's really the number one real story with J.J. McCarthy is just being available. And I know that he was really looking forward to hitting this offseason and having a full offseason with good health, so he could just focus on being playing quarterback and not worrying about the rehab process.
Spiro, Arch, remember, it's not only about pain here. He told us before the game the pain level was 8.5. This week, the question was whether he could actually grip the football. He told us that he refused to get a Toradol shot. He didn't want anything that would numb the pain or numb any feeling. It appears that he's struggling to even hold the football right now.
Indeed, I thought I saw him mouth the words "I'm sorry" to some of his players, his teammates coming off the field there. And boy, from that vantage point, I don't know that we're going to see J.J. McCarthy again the rest of this game. Keeney James signaling fair catch. Packers going to have it just outside their 10-yard line. So they continue to look at J.J. McCarthy in that right hand. 13-0 Vikings as we play here in Minneapolis.
This little light of mine has been dark for quite some time. Then I let in the light to help see the light inside.
I needed more from my antidepressant, so my
Doctor were always good and reliable.
You know I have only the best.
Building on my progress
Fly.
without starting over.
Make your pick, friend.
Side effects were not common.
Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Caplyta is not approved for dementia-related psychosis. Call your doctor about new or sudden mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts right away. Antidepressants may increase these risks. Report fever, confusion, stiff muscles, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High cholesterol and weight gain.
Fly high and proud, like our kites.
The Zeswa see you, friend. May your step be as light and easy as a child's. You share with the clan shares with you, and together we shall see all needs met.
It's time. Time for the pro to have one partner. For every job. For the entire job. For dedicated support at the pro desk. On site. And everywhere in between. Get more than what's in our stores. One partner. Any job. All in.
Here's to the stop that never stopped. To the flavor that found its way into everything. From just one spot to America's #1 spot for wings. This isn't just a meal. It's an arrival. Wingstop is here.
Ever since we told Jason Kelsey NFL Sunday Ticket is just $4.99 for football fans, he hasn't stopped cheering. NFL Sunday Ticket, now just $4.99 for one more glorious Sunday.
Time now for Performance Plays presented by NFL Sunday Ticket. What advancement for Dallas Turner, a couple of sacks, including a strip
The old
sack.
kite could use a little fresh color.
Justin Jefferson over the 1,000-yard mark for a 6th straight NFL campaign.
I see you, Trevor.
C.J. Ham. Everyone wondering what his future looks like, whether he will be back getting into the end zone late in that first half. 13-0 as this Vikings defense continues to pitch a shutout. This play whistle dead with a tune there on the pitch. Looks like a false start.
Full start. Offense number 77. 5-yard penalty. First down.
It's Jordan Morgan making up another start, this time on the left side at that left tackle position. So we mentioned Jordan Love, Arch, again, last year didn't quite sprint into the playoffs. He had that the elbow injury that he sustained on that last regular season game. Had a little bit of numbness in the throwing hand. They make excuses for it in that wild card loss to the Eagles. But boy, you just would have liked to have had him healthy these last couple of weeks. Tune making a couple of guys miss. And Clayton Tune. Let's see where the officials mark the football here. It looks like it's going to be a Packers first down, a pickup of 16. So this is what Love has done in the playoffs. Remember, he got that first one against Dallas, but the interception issues, Arch, in those last 2 losses.
Well, yeah, listen, that's kind of been the story and the narrative about Jordan Love and the interceptions and the turnovers. But, I look at Love as a guy that's in his 3rd season, and at least in the regular season, that hasn't been an issue. So I don't like saying, well, this is what you did then, so this is what you're going to do now. I'm not really worried about the interceptions and the turnovers. I look at a guy that's in his 3rd season, and I look at a guy like Josh Allen when he made the jump to really the next level quarterback in his 3rd season. He learned and he grew and he made his mistakes, and then he turned into one of the elite quarterbacks in the National Football League. So I look forward to watching Jordan Love and having a great opportunity, getting everybody healthy. Hopefully Josh Jacobs is ready to go and at full speed. The offensive line is able to come together with his weapons at receiver. I'm really excited about what's possible for Love and the Packers offense.
This is Brooks going to get out across the 35. That'll be a first down run for the Packers as he is brought down just shy of the 40, a pickup of 8. Got another NFL Today update with Adam Shine.
Arch, Riley Leonard runs it in. 3rd total touchdown of the game. How about this? The Colts are beating Houston 24-23. Back to you.
How about them Colts eliminated from playoff contention
against that defense?
Some of the wackiness around the NFL on this final Sunday of the NFL regular season. Emmanuel Wilson going to pick up a couple. Just get back to Jordan Love. We asked Matt LaFleur about Love, and he just talked about, he said, look, I don't know what the outside narratives are, but I just think he's playing so confidently right now. I'm not worried about the layoff. He's been in these moments now, 3rd year going into the postseason. And he said also our group around him is more seasoned.
Absolutely.
That's why I feel good about kind of where this operation is, about this plan to rest him and most of their frontline starters, as Wilson here is going to get another first down. As he is brought down at the 50. And speaking of Jordan Love, congratulations to him and his wife Veronica as they are their first child, a baby girl, in the spring. We wish them all the best. Certainly the burgeoning rising superstars that we have in the sport. A chance to visit with him this week where you can sense the some of the missing pieces, the up and down nature of this team. They're doing it. They're going in.
Well, you see,
Under level.
Tunas has done a nice job today, with his legs, and that was the same type of athleticism that he showed in college football. He was prolific thrower and runner in college, and he's had to make a number of plays today using his legs against an ultra-fast defense.
That centrifuge can't chew up the ore without its support pipeline. Guess we all need a hand up, right?
Yellow weather alert. All units on patrol take extra caution.
It's Theo Jackson who comes in and is able to get that sack and get to the ground. So they lose Jones.
Please be reminded that the door near will yield remote. Check your seal. Visibility is low.
Down there. Epic weekend. The road to Super Bowl 60 starts here. Stay tuned after the games tonight for the announcement of the
On the plains today, it's wide open out there.
To your heart's content. Vikings eliminated from playoff contention. Postseason winning for the sixth time in 7 years. Explosion continues now to play in relief of
Raptors. Stay alert.
Steroids talks about Brian Flores being an excellent head coaching candidate. Students pretend like he sets it aside.
It's easy to get lost in the
Take the calls.
Your
You have
unit,
to take
stay
the
calm
test.
and
You
follow
have to
red
find
lights.
time to talk to potential offensive coordinator candidates, or you'll be beat.
Plant-animal hybrid? Thanks so much.
All bases, we are expecting new recruits imminently. Join the fight against the Nazis.
Just on the outside of the top 10
Guarding me.
defenses in the league, total yards per game, points per game allowed. Vincent against the run. Top 10 against the run in the last
Tired of struggling with impossible messes in your tub and shower? Mr. Clean Foam Extra Eraser cuts through 100% of soap, scum, and grime, while Mr. Clean Extra Disco harmlessly taps into messes in your tub. Switch to Mr. Clean Extra Eraser.
Remember your training. This is the Lord. Always look up.
To save up to $1 per gallon of Coke. Discover more ways to save big. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
Certified service means more than just taking care of vehicles.
It means taking care of customers.
And that's our focus at Sarah Chevrolet Self-Care. Our convenient location is office hours, online scheduling, loaner vehicles make the process simple. And our technicians maintain your vehicle with the same parts used in building. From the big stuff to the small stuff, you can count on Sarah Chevrolet for competitive pricing and a job. Save now with these great certified service offers. Sarah Chevrolet Self-Care, service that stays one step ahead.
It's BOGO week at Kroger, when you can get two for the price of one. Select varieties of private selection. Select varieties of General Mills cereal or buy one get one free. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Before you get the
Back with you inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium. Grand overcast, sunny conditions outside. Nice and toasty inside. Beautiful, football Dallas. build up its 13-0 lead. So 3rd and 1, Matt LaFleur pacing that sideline, hoping his defense can make a play. So far, it's going to be 1st and goal, Vikings. Nicely done. Career-low touchdown catches, his 2 on the season. And streaming. Michigan Wolverines 13-0, looking fierce. What's the call here? Did he get his feet tangled up with his
Back to college and thought when he was
Yellow weather alert.
just a
All
strong
control
He
the
got his feet
exit
tangled up with it. Looked like a defensive player touched him. So that's a live football in the Brenton Cobb by Baron Sorrell, beg your pardon. It was Cox who forced the fumble. Heady play by the Vikings. And realizing that potentially it was a live play.
It's easy to get lost in sports.
So the call
Use your
field
unit,
is a
stay
fumble.
calm, and follow
So
rescue
the Packers, as they take a look upstairs.
It's easy.
One of the
It's
things that
light
Harrison
work.
Smith said to me is...
Command, tactical evac in progress.
He said that only works because of the way that Brian Flores teaches. He said he's so detailed. He explains everything so clearly that everybody understands what everyone's job on the defense is, not just their own job. And Van Ginkel told me that way.
He's right about that.
Being quiet has its upsides.
System as there is certainly the NFL. Emmanuel Wilson out of the backfield, and he's going to get brought down at the 20, so they're well short. Isaiah Rodgers among the tacklers, and this Vikings defense once again is going to get off the field.
Well, you know, I like what Aditi said and what she described, because so many coaches, you know, there's all these cool coverages and blitzes and all this great stuff that you can draw up, but what they don't, a lot of them don't understand is that, you know, those pieces move when you're actually on the field, and not many coaches, few if any, are able to teach it in a way that's not confusing and allows all 11 players to be able to be on the same page and not have any mistakes. That's the special sauce that I think that Brian Flores brings to the defense.
Busy day for Wheeling continues. Another towering punt. Jay Sean Jones hasn't had an opportunity to return many of them with that incredible hang time. Middle stages, fourth quarter in Minneapolis. It's all Vikings. They're up 13-0.
Introducing the Acura ADX.
Take your vibes. Hey Google, turn it up. Take your vibes on Google.
The all-new Acura ADX. Crafted to match your energy.
Take your vibes on
Hurry into your local Acura dealer for the Season of Performance event going on now.
Doug. Imagine if we could tell everyone here that Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance to save people hundreds. Leave him! It's a mascot!
Oh, what's this? A fan has run out onto the field and he's not wearing pants.
Do birds need pants?
And the control room censored it.
Only pay for what you need.
Colonel New folks, so he made sure Tuesdays were finger-licking good. Entertainers for just $10. It's TGI Tuesday. $10, 8 pieces, one big deal. KFC $10 Tuesdays.
Big time, best time, all the time. Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
New February 27th, Sheriff Country's Small Town Justice is a hit.
We'll do whatever it takes to protect our people.
Sheriff Country is all new CBS Friday, February 27th. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Acura. Precision crafted performance. KFC. Wings and wedges are back at KFC. It's big time.
Come on, Hawk. Let's ride.
It was a chocolate treat about 15 years ago. About 2 sisters, now 4 locations all around the Twin Cities. This Minnesota offense comes back onto the field. The floor. His Packers down 13-0. Right-hand injury. He is aggravated that injury that helped him out last week. That's a first down run by Jordan Mason. So in the picture, Packers were the only team that was locked into a season.
Girls are taking over the area. Need to put them all down.
They split the 2 regular season meetings with Chicago. Chicago is, looks like it was Bullard, the injured Packer with the athletic trainers onto the field. So hold that thought. We'll continue the conversation when we come back.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery, tendies. Ooh, that's hard to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Emmett's a legendary football and dancing star, but he also has got to be a regular person. So we had one of those. All the team was instated.
Switch to Geico.
5, 6, 7, 8.
She saved over $900 by trip.
You're not Emmett Smith, but we'll treat you like them. It feels good to get the star treatment. It feels good to Geico.
Known for pursuing your passions. No one wants to be known for cancer, but a treatment can be. Keytruda is an immunotherapy known to treat cancer. FDA approved for 18 types of cancer. Early-stage non-small cell lung cancer. Keytruda may be used with certain chemotherapies before surgery when you have early-stage lung cancer, which can be removed by surgery, and then continued alone after surgery to help prevent your lung cancer from coming back.
Keytruda can cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body during or after treatment. This may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain, nausea or vomiting, headache, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst or urine. If you have severe muscle pain or weakness, muscle cramps, fever, rash, itching or flushing, there may be other side effects. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems, such as Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, lupus, or myasthenia gravis, or Guillain-Barré syndrome, an organ, tissue, or stem cell transplant, or receive chest radiation. Keytruda can harm your unborn baby.
See all the types of cancer Keytruda is known for at Keytruda.com and ask your doctor if Keytruda could be right for you. It's true. Keytruda.
Live CBS in 1 week. Hollywood's biggest party is now bigger than ever.
Ariana, hold my finger.
Nikki Glazer is back, hosting the Golden Globes. Live CBS next Sunday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
All right, good news for Green Bay. Bullard able to walk off onto his own power. Well, on his own power, as he's now being looked at on that Packers sideline. So try to get an update from Aditi here as the rest of this fourth quarter continues. 9 and change. Mason slips the initial tackle. Mason opens space into the second level. And Jordan Mason, an impressive run. Good blocking in front of him that time by none other than Jordan Addison. They run for 24. Everyone wondering decisions that they're going to have to make here in the offseason.
Yeah, certainly, Aaron Jones had just, spectacular year last year. The injuries, but, Jordan Mason really has done some really good things for this football team and really filled in well when Aaron Jones was hurt in the early part of the season.
There. Area should be safer now.
The general manager, and you consider the priorities, the questions that they have. They're trying to figure out, is J.J. McCarthy the guy here? Do they invest another high pick in the draft, Arch, on a quarterback? Do you try to bring in maybe a veteran to bolster and compete for that starting job? Certainly Brian Flores and his future. And this is a franchise that is projected to be almost $30 million over the salary cap. And so that is going to take some strategic and creative planning by Adolfo Mensa and his staff in the offseason. Oh, what a catch by Ham. A one-handed snatch. First down, Vikings. But this is a huge offseason coming up for the Vikings.
Well, yeah, certainly. I think you asked a lot of questions there. And, for McCarthy, I certainly see, trying to bring somebody in that can push him, mentor him, compete with him, try to bring the best out of McCarthy. And then the other question really is what's going to happen with Brian Flores. I do think that there's going to be some serious interest and would be surprised if he's not one of the new head coaches in the NFL next year. And if Brian Flores leaves, that leaves a massive hole for for whoever has to lead this defense
Our
next year.
spears like
if it's not Brian
feathers.
Flores.
Yeah, the Vikings have already lost one defensive coach as Flores' safety coach. Got a defensive coordinator job at Cal Berkeley just a couple of days ago. But you know, the other part of Flores is going to be interesting. A guy who's already been a head coach, how selective, Arch, is he going to be in the potential openings? And there are going to be a handful of them around the league beginning tomorrow morning. There's already been a report floating out there earlier this morning about potentially an opening in Vegas. Does Tom Brady potentially try to bring Flores to Vegas? Who knows what that means? There's speculation, rumors already running rampant. As Chandler
You look calm. I heard you were back. I'm truly glad.
Thanks. It was close. I just came to see how you are.
Wish people would stop asking me that. Was there anything else?
Kind of. Alma told Ritnella that the Kametire can't be trusted. Do you know anything about them?
That's not true. The Kametire are reclusive, but they are expert healers, renowned among Na'vi.
Really? Do you think they would help us heal our injured?
Perhaps. My father used to go to them for healing remedies.
Then I should try and find them.
Their capital, the Hollows, is hidden. But we used to meet an herbalist at the Kametire camp, not too far from here.
Do you remember how to get there?
There was a winding river in the shadow of floating mountains. Oh yes, I'd complain about this long walk. It was all the way to the bottom of the cliff. My father enticed me with stories of the Gentle One, a rare creature from these parts. I don't remember anymore.
That should be enough. I'll radio you when I find it.
I hate those things. But, okay.
I hope they trust me enough to connect to Ewa and learn from the Kametire Ikran riders. I miss my bonded.
There's actually an abandoned place near here. Solek took me there. Said I should try connecting to Ewa again. But it made me feel weird. I don't want to taint Ewa with my human ways and my bad memories.
Maybe in time it will feel right for you.
Yes, maybe. Anyway, exit this way and follow the path round to the left. Watch yourself out there.
76 wins. What a run it's been for him. As they start to think about their postseason opponent next week. Now the backfield, Chandler, they're going to lose yardage here. So we mentioned either Chicago or Philly next week. As we started to say earlier, Arch, they split with the Bears. Probably should have swept with that late game meltdown a couple of weeks ago in a loss that, for all intents and purposes, cost the Packers the division probably. They did play Philly, that defensive match. They lost 10-7 middle part of the season. So you have familiarity now, certainly both teams.
Yeah, like I was saying, I would probably choose Chicago just because you beat them once. The second one you lost, but remember, Jordan Love didn't play for the majority of that football game. And I just like this offense and their ability against Chicago's defense. And let's face it, there's a psychological hurdle with the Philadelphia Eagles where you haven't had a lot of success against Vic Fangio's defense. So again,
there's no one here.
I don't think anyone has been there for a long time.
Do you think they are gone? The Kametire?
They can't be. Not them too. They must be out there. Somewhere.
What could have happened to make them leave this place? I'd wait for them if I could, but the others need help. I can't find it on foot. I need my Ikran.
All right, NFL history. And Myles Garrett capping off just an unbelievable season.
I didn't see it. Was it a gentleman's agreement sack or was it a legitimate sack?
No, I think it was legit. Maybe jury out, but that thing counts. And Myles Garrett is your new NFL all-time sack king. And congratulations to Myles Garrett. So 4:09 left. 16-0 Vikings as they are just a couple of minutes away from a 5th straight win to close out their season.
Let's go.
So will Lakers kick? Platoon's going to get one more shot here to get the Packers some points. To negative passing yards in a game. You have to go back to 1976. As they try to desperately get their offense in gear.
What a treat, huh, Hawk?
You can count on the NFL playoff picture coming into focus as the Others will see the Eagles trying to cement their NFC postseason seeding, and the Bills set to play their final regular season game ever at Highmark Stadium. You can always count on Sundays.
Nor?
Did you find it?
Yeah. It looks abandoned at first glance, but there's a fire still lit.
Strange. Someone must be still using it then. Take a closer look. It's the best we have at this point.
Must be the place.
There's Chris Brooks on the take. So Clayton Tune, 4 of 8, 22 yards. Negative.
I wonder if...
Passing yards. As we play here with 3 and change remaining.
A Comet Tire was here. A healer, making something by the fire. He left recently. Something's out there in the fog. Those parts. They fit together. An animal scare. The weight of the water pivots the arm. It makes a noise as it drops. A Comet Tire healer was here not long ago. I could fix the animal scare. Maybe the noise will draw them back. They might help me.
Harrison Smith is going to get a well-deserved ovation as he will come off the field arch. And again, this is what everyone is wondering here in Minneapolis. There's his family up in their luxury box in US Bank Stadium. This is the end, the final time that they see him in a Vikings uniform.
Well, that went exactly as I predicted. Fascinating. Impressive.
All with this franchise, 6 Pro Bowls, 2 All-Pros. People asking, is he a Hall of Famer? They certainly feel like he is in this city. As Matthew Golden makes the catch.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt about that. I mean, just the sheer numbers. Again, when you think about almost 40 interceptions
Are you hurt?
and over 20
No.
sacks.
You fight like a Zeswal champion. Well, at least, that's what I think they fight like if I ever saw one. I hope I will. Have you?
I have.
Fascinating. But wait, are you sodden too? Or has the Yavah sickness taken me?
I am. But what is Yavat sickness?
The Yavah, a fog that burns your throat and clouds your mind until you die. I got lost while studying its effects. I followed the sound of the animal scare to escape.
Yavet. I think I saw some earlier. What causes it?
Nobody knows. It came after the Sodden two disappeared. Some think A was punishing the Kametire. Doesn't seem right to me.
So you are Kametire. I need the help of your greatest healer.
Awasahik Anufi? Oh no. She doesn't see anyone.
Would she see me? My friends are sick. Please, help.
Perplexing. Mokasa forbids visitors. But they all saw them too. But is that good or bad? And they did save me twice. I have decided. And I will help. But nobody must know.
How do I find the capital?
Let me see. With your bonded, soar over the lake and continue until you see the rock we call E12's head. Flat on top with its nose pointed to the horizon.
Thank you. What is your name, by the way?
I am Oku. But remember, if anyone asks, I did not send you to the Hollows.
I just can't take it anymore.
I can't. I mean, think about it. A.J. Brown lines up on the left hash. All of a sudden, people are buying hash browns? Right. No. I mean, I don't care that the Steelers are waving little yellow napkins. Of course not. Of course. I mean, I don't care if Packer fans dress up like box of cheese. I don't care.
Come on, Hawk. Let's ride.
Football is not some ploy to sell food.
When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats.
Congestion takeover. Effort controls. Wow. Nasal congestion relief. And now try new drug-free Apple.
This is Fresh Pet. Here, there are no fillers, no spray-on flavors, no compromises. Just vet-developed recipes packed with fresh meat and healthy veggies. Because real fresh food
Miller time started in 1975, and the clock's still ticking. A light beer that tastes like a beer. Now that's legendary. Here's to another 50 years of Miller time.
At Burger King, you write the rules of value.
New rule number 82. Everyone gets what they want. Now we choose the deal. So I get exactly what I want, and so does the Picky Princess.
There's something for everyone with the $5 duo or $7 trio. For an elf, the holidays are stressful, but Verizon's got a longer sale on the new Samsung Galaxy S25.
Right now.
That plan is long gone. So, who dares to darken our threshold with lies?
I'm looking for your Tsahik. The Sky People attacked us, and we have many wounded. I was told the Kametire were healers. We need help.
There is nothing for you here. Especially from our Tsahik.
Do we not have an obligation? Our clan once helped those in need.
That was before our Tsahik killed instead of healed. The Sarentu no longer walk among us. Only liars.
Why would they lie? Their mark is clear.
Enough! You desecrate the memory of our Sarentu friends. In any case, she is in seclusion, far from here, and not to be disturbed. Be on your way, imposter. We have no need of you here.
Arch, again, he has not put out anything official, but it certainly feels like this is the end, for the great C.J. Ham.
Not everyone agrees with Mokasa's methods. Meet me at the Circle of Ancestors, where Ewa shows us the way.
And on their turf, the way they want. Certainly well-deserved moment. What a great Viking he has been here for so many years. Josh Wiley on the catch. Down at the 20.
We meet again. Never seen a Sarentu. Never thought I would. Then you walked into the heart of the Kametire, as if it was nothing.
I didn't know.
What? That everyone blames us for the dead Sarentu.
But wasn't it the RDA that took us? You don't need to hide.
We're not hiding. The clans turned their backs on us. And now, Mokasa is our only guide. Our Tsahik, Anufi, is lost in her own darkness.
Anufi? How do I find her?
Nobody ever sees Anufi. Mokasa forbids it. She stopped fighting for us a long time ago.
But if I could just talk to her...
Maybe. Seeing a Sarentu will bring her back to us. She has a place beyond the Great Falls, behind the capital. If you find it, tell her Satne sent you.
Those 18-wheelers around the country. And all of our guys in the truck, our production team, core group, our producer, Jason Ross, Mark Grant, of course, our director, as we mentioned, is not with us today. Ryan Mason, Jack Kempner, Oise Ohiweri, Emmanuel Laverne, with us, the great Chuck Ranieri, our production manager, getting all of Arch's last-minute flight reservations.
Where are you?
Dealing with all of Arch's stuff. I mean, that's a full-time job. And up here in the booth, the great statistician, Russ Lynn, Matthew Wintner, Ted Kozak.
Spotted
the last couple of weeks. And Savino,
You see that?
Privileged to be working with each and every week. Would you have to say anything to a crew watch?
Listen, it's been a pleasure, and I always kind of get emotional when it's the last week of the season because, you know, I love what we do and how we do it as a team. You know, it's not sure what I'm going to do with myself for the next 8 months.
I'm going to miss you. Now you get to go into your 9-month hibernation.
Well, it's been a pleasure to everybody, Sparrows. It's another great season, you and I, and you complete me, big guy.
I'm going to miss you, buddy. Great season. As we sit in here, final 22 seconds. A reminder, we're going to get you the bonus coverage of that Houston-Indianapolis finish as they come down the stretch. Going to be short of the line again. Final seconds. And it looks like that will be hit. Unless Green Bay maybe wants to get on the board here. Doesn't look like it. Final seconds are going to come off the clock. And now, yes, they will call the timeout. And they're going to try to get themselves on. Last time the Packers were shut out in a game, let's go back to December 30th of 2018. So Matt LaFleur wants to avoid that dubious distinction.
It will not give the Vikings fan that satisfaction.
So here comes Brandon McManus, longtime kicker, 12th NFL season, to try to avoid the shutout here in Week 18. Good snap, good hold, and the Packers are going to get on the board. 16-3, your final. As Matt LaFleur and his Packers will get on the plane and immediately begin preparations for their wild card game on the road next week, either Chicago or Philly. What a season it's been. A pleasure for Argentini, Gene Steratore, our producer Jason Ross, Andy Friedman sitting in as our director today for Mark Grant. Spiro Dinis saying so long from Minneapolis. Now we get you to bonus coverage as we send you to Iron Eagle and J.J. Watt in Houston.
Yeah, today is the last ride for our crew. I want to thank everybody that helps get us on the air every week. You never hear anyone say, man, we have the most mediocre time. A tremendous group. And we're just so fortunate to hang with people that we like, that are talented, that do their job exceptionally well. And I want to thank everybody out there for inviting us into their homes each and every week along this NFL journey.
Amen. Amen. Very thankful.
Kick from Fairbairn, and it goes through the back of the end zone. Tom Stephen is the down judge today with this crew, and want to congratulate him. He's retiring after 27 years doing it at this level with the NFL. This is his final regular season game. Job well done, Tom. Congrats.
Heck of a run. Heck of a run. Very difficult job. We're on him all the time. We always have thoughts, and I'm sure they hear you suck a lot more than Riley Leonard does. But we can't play the game without him. We're very thankful for him, and we know it's very hard what you guys do.
Who else can we thank? And a handoff to Jonathan Taylor.
I've been waiting over here. I mean, use a thank you.
It right now. They have seen it go. And D. Alford has seen it too many times. He jumps the outside. Watch. Double slant. He reads it. He take it off down the sideline. That is one smart play. But really, you look at the New Orleans Saints, they've run that so many times that you know it's coming, you sit on it, and you go get it.
Well, what was unfortunate is the Saints, what they thought could be a go-ahead touchdown drive, and the Panthers fans in Charlotte, the watch party, tuning in here, and the NFL on Fox loved every minute of that. Because a Falcon win puts the Panthers, and what a story that would be. They get the division and go to the playoffs. Tyler Algier with Perry. On that drive, the 55 yards were all by way of run. The Saints, they had no passing yards, and then the interception. Again, those of you who are tuning in, we've been repeating this, but through various tiebreakers, a win or tie by the Saints, the Bucs get the division, and if Atlanta wins, Carolina will be the NFC South winner and the 4 seed. They played yesterday, the Bucs won. The tie-breaking difference is Carolina would be a 3-way divisional record tiebreaker. The Bucs, if they were to get in, it would be some common opponents next in line. And as Kate Otley, veteran tight end,
Okay, I'm at the comms array.
Right. Okay, we can do this. It's gonna be okay. Use Sid to hack into the control panel. Then I can hopefully realign it from the dashboard in here.
by the Falcons, set up a short score. Kirk Cousins to Drake London. Tyler Shuck kept it himself.
That's it! We did it! Everything's back online. Oh, wow. That was...
Great. Do you need anything else?
I don't. But Alex asked me about his plants earlier. I almost killed a holotable, so I don't want to go anywhere near actual green things. But maybe you can help him. We all need a little help right now.
Yeah, they've done a great job as a defense, and now you're asking this defense to stand up one more time to make one big play and to shut this offense down.
And if you're Atlanta, even a field goal makes it a two-possession game as Algier will not get the first set. They won't run until another timeout is called. The Saints will have one more. We'll have that 2-minute warning as well. And New Orleans actually out now on timeouts, calling one a moment ago. Our doubleheader continuing with America's Game of the Week. Bears headed to the playoffs. As are the Patriots and the Rams set for the game in your area. The entire playoff picture. Seattle nails down the top seed. A Ram win will get them the 5th seed.
You too, this is your mother.
Still trying to decide who wins the South. Right now, it's looking good for Atlanta and for the Panthers. Field goal try from 38 yards. 51 and 38. This is big because if you make it, it's a two-possession game. Remember the Falcons?
Here you go. Have a look.
Field goals this year, but they had various kickers throughout the year. No problem here. A 19-10 advantage.
Remember, point away from the user.
Things will get better.
Hey, just in time. Let...
It's chaos around here. Half of us are dead.
We can still fight him.
I came here to cook, not to get shot at.
You remember that thing before? With the tablet and the poem?
Craterous like the moon, was it?
Yeah, okay. You have an excellent memory. Congratulations. I tried to put that behind me. Really thought it was for the best. I was fooling myself. I don't want to keep my feelings a secret anymore. I'm just gonna lay it all out on the table. Not gonna be chicken shit. Life's too short. Way too short. But I can't do that here. Too many people. There's this old station nearby, southeast of HQ.
overgrown. I was thinking it could be, I don't know, kind of romantic? And it's close. Maybe you could check it out and see if it's suitable. Station's pretty easy to spot.
The forest hums with life again.
Priya said you needed some help.
Oh, yes. I need help getting out of this bed. If you distract Nalene, then I can get out of here.
Not that kind of help. I meant with the plants. While you rest and listen to Nalene's medical advice.
Ah, it feels so useless. I couldn't help anyone then. In the blast, I should be doing something now. Start going food immediately. So many others are much worse off than I am.
It's true. But if you don't rest now... Fixed it. Ask Alex what's next.
You got the lights on quickly.
I can relate to the rage this weather brings.
That's good, sensible gear.
This is sick.
You need a new look. Here's one.
Fourth down. To decide, possibly, the NFC South. Can he get the yard? I don't know. That's got it. Eventually got it. Yeah, with a whistle. Wow.
Look good out there.
Man, I think they had him initially stopped. It was that second surge.
Counting down to the 2-minute warning. Remember, no timeouts, New Orleans. Trailing by 9.
I just hope we can stay hidden, really.
I think Raheem Morris was thinking he was stopped. We've now reached the 2-minute warning.
Must be nice to travel Pandora again after so long.
Really do with a new air filter.
One thing I've noticed about football fans is they all talk like the players can actually hear them. Looking good, keep it up. But when you have Geico insurance, you'll always be
Done. Now they need water.
customer service with people who really care.
There you go. That's how you run inside zone.
Anything for you, bud.
Cool. Could you pass the ball?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Just pass the ball.
Yeah, just okay.
Pass it.
It feels good to be heard. It feels good to Geico.
Sucks you have to work on a Sunday.
Does it though? How about dogs? Okay. That brought Peyton Manning.
Processed stern beef. Wow, looks like steak.
For Bud Light.
Almost.
Beer sponsor of the NFL.
Okay, so guys, just...
It's working. See if Alex needs anything else.
17 of them, no trade-in needed.
Why can't we just say cheese?
The nursery is up and running.
That's great. Such a relief. I just want to feel useful again.
You will. Everyone's still reeling.
Indeed. I've heard poor Jin Young is throwing himself into making a memorial wall. He's lost without Daniela.
my entire life.
Oh, I get that a lot. You should see my mom. Big 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
On the 12th day of winter, the Jeep friend gave to me 12 switchbacks winding, 11 rubber duckies, and
Scrap can always be useful if you know what you're...
I just helped Priya and Alex.
Ah, that's great. The smallest things can offer comfort at times like these. Soon, we'll see the plants grow again. And Priya might stop grumbling at the tech. For now, there's still a lot to do. You've made it feel a little easier today. It's so beautiful to see the forest grow back. Everyone's talking about it.
When Tyler Shuck and the Saints were moving in for a passable score. Falcons trying to win their 4th straight game. And even though they won't go to the playoffs, right? This is the 8th straight year of missing.
Damn, out of beer.
Have a say.
Ain't nothing but a good time in this game.
Must be it. Anufi's place. Whoa! Something's got you spooked. No! Must be another way in.
Hey, what are you doing here? Are you lost, stranger?
I am looking for Anufi.
I am sorry you traveled so far for nothing.
Satne said she lives out here. I need a healer, and I hear Anufi is the best.
Our Tsahik doesn't see anyone lately. Mokasa forbids it. I stay around to make sure she is cared for.
If I could just talk to her. My people need her healing.
I noticed the mark, stranger. Perhaps she would make an exception. But maybe you can help her too.
I can try. But how do I get inside?
She created a barrier using those mushrooms. I don't know how it works, and she has her own hidden entrance. I cannot help, but I won't stop you if you figure it out.
That plant barrier. Like the one at the Rookery.
It's about a 12
sacked the ball, and that thing did not go. Oh my goodness, he did not secure that.
Ah, that's it. Must find the others.
But he went after it, and that's what you're supposed to do as the receiving team. But what an effort by Tyler Shuck of the Saints. And I'm sure the players, Dave Canales, Bryce Young in Carolina, the owner David Tepper, the Panther fans can feel it. Kirk Cousins can close this out and help the Falcons go to 8-9. Representing a lot of Carolina, a lot of the South, a lot of Panther fans. We wondered about their team and their quarterback as the year started, and some in attendance. And amazing that, forget the record, the NFC South gets a bad rap, but in the last 20 years, only one other division sent all of their teams to a Super Bowl. That's the NFC East, along with the NFC South. So once you get to the playoffs, it's a whole new game.
Yeah, anything can happen when you get to the playoffs, no question about it. I don't tip my hat to both these teams, because both these teams showed up and played exceptionally hard today.
Yeah, there was no rest, no load management. It was about game management and finishing the season strong, and the Falcons have done that. And I think if you're a Saints fan or an Atlanta fan, you're going to be excited about going into the offseason and next year. Great season for Baker Mayfield and the Bucs. Faded at the end, but fought for that victory on Saturday evening. But the Carolina Panthers, NFC South champions for the first time since 2015. And it's their 5th division championship. It comes in an unusual way. They had to wait for it, but they did enough to be the champ. The Mark Schlereth, Ted Hale, our entire crew. Thanks for being a part of the NFL Unboxed. A lot more football coming your way. Kurt Benefield, the guys in the studio standing by.
More action coming your way, and here's what's at stake. Caleb Williams and the Bears can lock up the number 2 seed in the NFC with a win against the Detroit Lions. In the AFC, Drake May and the Patriots take the number 2 seed with a win over the Dolphins. And fellow MVP candidate Matthew Stafford and the Rams look to secure the number 5 seed in the NFC as they play the Arizona Cardinals. So much still up in the air. To the State Farm show. The Falcons getting the win 19-17, which means we do know that the winner of the NFC South is the Carolina Panthers, and that's why their fans are celebrating there. Much more that we know as well, including the winner of the AFC South after the conclusion of today's game in Jacksonville.
Sounds like that was it.
That's Cam Ward, quarterback for Tennessee, leaving with a bruised shoulder, would not return. Lawrence to Parker Washington. Safety's gone, got inside the corner. That's all he needed.
Go, I don't want to do that.
For a 23-yard touchdown. We're tied off at 7. Into the flat. Lawrence to Quentin Moore for a 5-yard touchdown. Lawrence is 3rd of the day. Lawrence now has the single franchise record for total touchdowns with 38 passing. Blake Bortles 28-7 at that point. Of course, finals 41-7. Jacksonville.
Anufi?
Tennessee Titans.
And so they wrap up the AFC South.
Step into the light where I can see you.
I was told you are the greatest Kametire healer.
Lies? Yes, there was once pleasure in healing. And power too. The power to harm. These hands are proof of that. And the tiny thing I made, like this, I made it to heal, but it only did harm. And now your people lie in the fog.
What did you do?
Child, I killed you. All of you.
No, the Sky People came for us.
No, it was me. So many dead already. I told you, it is too dangerous. I cannot risk trying to heal any other innocents.
But our wounded will die without your help.
Then they will die.
birthday today, so we're gonna go celebrate, spend some time with her, eat some cake, and enjoy it. It's obviously after a win, it's even better, but it's just special being her dad.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Christina.
So obviously plenty of reason for Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars to celebrate not only a birthday, but a division championship. And they're going to the playoffs having won 8 straight
Noor?
I'm here. Did you find them?
I just spoke to the Taik. Anufi? It wasn't easy.
I told you they're reclusive.
It's not just that. There's something more going on here. She's confused. She thinks she killed the Sarentu. Can that be true?
That doesn't make any sense.
Could have played if they needed, but they didn't. As you can see, the final there, Minnesota Vikings all over Green
What
Bay.
else did she say?
Just that she can't help us and that we're lost in the fog. I don't know.
Perhaps they're hiding something.
Nobody wants to help me. They all seem afraid.
Why did Alma say we couldn't trust them? The Comitiere were always good to us. It doesn't feel right. There must be another Comitiere healer. Or someone.
There's Anufi's guardian. She helped me earlier. I'll see what I can find out.
But Houston would go into playoffs on a 9-game win streak.
All right, New Orleans Saints. Remember now, they're in the state of Louisiana, okay? All right, Saints win, the Bucks win the NFC South, Falcons win, the Panthers win the NFC South. And it's Tyler Shuck, intercepted by D. Alford. He takes it back 59 yards into Saints territory. It's 16-10, Atlanta. And then the beautiful throw by Shuck to Ronnie Bell with a one-handed catch, a 16-yarder. It's 19-17 Atlanta over New Orleans. Onside kick is to no good. That's Smith. The onside kick gets recovered by him and Atlanta as the Falcons go on to beat New Orleans 19-17. Carolina fans are celebrating as they have now won the NFC South. Congratulations, Carolina.
Decades after Michael Strahan set the mark and then T.J. Watt tied it, it is now owned by Myles Garrett. You okay, bub? I mean, I hold the record for a 16-game season. They hold the record for a 17-game season. As the ball works out. But, you can't compare records from 12-game seasons to 16 and 17-game seasons. It works. I look at it like this. There's always generation that I love. This young man's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I know that he has so many more sacks left in him. He's 30 years old. I think I had just as many, if not more, sacks after 30, as did Bruce Smith, as did Reggie White. I think he's just getting going. He's just finding his stride. And you don't know how hard it is to do that on a team that isn't always in the lead, a team that isn't always competitive. I think that is the most amazing thing about it. He's done it on a team where he's the focus. He's the guy that gets doubled and tripled every time. It never stopped him from going out there and putting up numbers year after year. Without playing with the league. I mean, this kid is amazing. And I really just want him to be on a team, which hopefully will be Cleveland, but he's got a long-term deal there, that wins. And you get an opportunity to have the ultimate thing in the game of a team game, which is a Super Bowl.
I think it's great that a guy that you have so much respect for, who does it the right way, who's had to do it on and off the field, had to do it in really challenging circumstances.
Why wouldn't Anufi help me? I thought she was a healer.
Anufi is troubled. It may take her time.
But I don't have time. The Sky people attacked us. Many of us died, others are sick. Please, I don't know where else to go.
Nobody can know I helped. But there is another healer. His name is Seul.
Where can I find him?
Herbalism is forbidden, but Seul persists.
Why is it forbidden? My friend said you are famed herbalists.
When you find Seul, he will explain.
I can't help you if nobody will tell me what's happening.
Talk to Seul. The herbalists have a space in the hollows. He might be there, although...
Change is coming.
If New England and Denver both lose, then they can move up to number 1. So they're certainly watching these late games, as you will as well, because a lot is on the line. Caleb Williams and the Bears, part of it, if they knock off the Lions, they will be the number 2 seed. It is that simple. Meanwhile, we mentioned that the New England Patriots, they still have a shot at the number 1 seed. They need Denver to lose and then take care of business against Miami. And Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams getting ready, trying to end a 2-game losing streak. And with the win, they would clinch the number 5 seed and be the top wild card team in the NFC and take on the Carolina Panthers in that opening round. So a lot at stake here. And let's start here with you, Brock, and the Chicago Bears team. This is a team that probably, even in the first couple of weeks, when they were 0-2, nobody would be talking about them having a chance of being as high as number 2 seed.
Yeah, I remember early on they got silenced by Dan Campbell and the Detroit Lions, and I thought it was going to be a rough road for Ben Johnson and Chicago Bears from there.
My friend, I have heard the news and do not believe my idea. I heard the news about the cafeteria, my friend. We have a new task.
Do you mean the mural? I thought it was finished.
And it was remarkable. And now, the United Clans count 1.
So, we needed...
One that represents the silence, the fog.
They want to keep the streak going of a hot Caleb Williams and what he's doing out there on the football field. So they got to put their best product out, win this game, and keep their, their hotness going into the playoffs.
Ryan Poles, I think, listen, the guy 2 years ago, he worked some magic and ended up, getting enough picks to, get this kid at quarterback and make that pick. And it's a challenging decision. And a year into it, there were questions about did they pick the right guy. And I don't think there's any question they're comfortable with their pick. But he made mistakes last year. And, it was offensive. It was the whole thing. And no, I'm not talking about the quarterback. I'm talking about the GM. I'm saying he made mistakes on who he hired as the offensive coordinator, the guys he brought in the offensive line.
Come on, Huck. Let's ride.
Team brought in the right vets and Diggs and guys like that who've been playing really well for them. And here they're going against Miami at home. I mean, I don't know when the last time Miami has actually won up there in Boston, where it's pretty nippy. I don't think they do too well in that cold weather. But I just like the momentum that the Patriots have right now. They look sharp in every aspect.
My sister returned. She stepped out of the fog one day.
Oh my. What a happy return for you. Where had she been?
She said she wandered and lived a life of seclusion. One day, she yearned for the hollows once more. I suppose I am happy. Everyone has their own path.
The only loss they've had in the last 13 games that you thought, at that time, you said, that probably was a good thing for them.
Yes, it was. I mean, they were up 21-0.
Probably followed.
They should have beat them that game as well, just like they did the first time that they played them. But they kind of needed that because they're a young team. They got to understand what it's like getting punched in the face. If everything, I wouldn't say is handed to them, but if everything just keeps going their way and everything's going right, well, then you really don't know
I feel sorry for those who cannot talk to the trees.
And they also gave, head coach Mike Vrabel a punch in the face. All right, maybe we're not invincible. These teams can come back on us, and now we got to keep the pedal on the metal and go full steam from here on out. And that's what they're doing. They're going to do that today as well versus the Miami Dolphins. I mean, it's going to be 29 degrees outside. It's going to be bittersweet out. It's going to be chilly. The Dolphins, they're going to be wrapped up and be with all the warmth, all the heaters on the sidelines, but they're not going to be able to handle that cold. New England's going to come out, steamroll them, and get that momentum going into the playoffs. I mean, my God, Grace get the number 1 seed, but I don't know if Denver's going to lose. But at least
if for Miami, they have nothing to really play for at this point, so it's really hard to still hit that very
against today. And for all you young quarterbacks out there watching Drake May, watch him today in the pocket. He is one of the smoothest operators for such a young quarterback that I've ever seen come into this league.
Well, a quarterback that seems to have gotten his act together with a new head coach, Trevor Lawrence. We talked about them winning the AFC South. Here's a look inside their victorious locker room.
Hell of a year. We're just getting started. The work starts now, man. Think about how much work we put in to get here. Let's not let it go to waste, man. 1 week at a time. Love y'all. Jacks on 3, 1, 2, 3.
All right, and so they are
No, there's another healer. Seul.
And he will help?
I hope so.
Nobody.
Still has not returned. A wall, grumpy old man, and so selfish. He thinks he can just disappear and not tell anyone. He would not say what is on his mind, but even I could tell he was upset. It has been several days and no one has seen him. Have you? Where did you see him last? Is there anywhere he likes to go? I have checked all the usual places. Famu might know, though. I overheard them discussing a meadow. Famu is probably gathering for her dyes. Stay here in case... Take this with you. Sky people roam these parts.
Overactive bladder affects 1 in 6 U.S. adults. It's time to expect more from life and your health. Medtronic therapy.
You are back. So, what is it you need?
Let Medtronic show you what's possible. Go to medtronic.com/bladderhelp to learn more.
Big dreams don't wait, and neither should you.
Fight well, warrior.
The year-end mattress sale is on now at Gardner White, with 60% off top brands like Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. Only Gardner White gives you free same-day delivery and 0% APR, so you can start the new year rested and refreshed. And only Gardner White has twice the mattress selection, all in stock today, so you can sleep better tonight. The year-end sale ends Wednesday. Don't wait another day.
On the field, I was in control. I spent my career reading defenses, anticipating the next move.
Cannot seem to get warm.
Face to face with the reality.
Even Kametire succumb to the chill of the fog
I had a heart
sometimes.
attack.
Hello? Seul? Seul? Nor? I'm at Seul's workshop.
Sarantu, you will understand. Stories run in your blood, as they do in mine.
I'm not much of a storyteller, to be honest. I do like a good story, though.
I will tell you a tale of a poor Navi who only sought to bring light into a dark world. I built a stage for my clan and told stories with my puppets. People flocked to my shows. They laughed, they cried. But then, the great silence, the shame. We stepped back into the fog and let it close around us. I had no heart to tell any tale but tragedies, and we had tragedy enough. No more did they come for my stories. The stage fell to ruin and rot. The puppets I gave away to the children where they might still raise a faint smile. They have long since been cast away.
We all need stories. Who will tell them now if not you?
That is the question I keep asking myself. The stage I can rebuild, but the puppets cannot be replaced. Once beloved, they have been scattered as those children grew and forgot their dreams.
We were not allowed many toys or dreams growing up. I'd be glad to help find your puppets.
Thank you. I would search for them myself. But I am not so young anymore. None of us are.
Nor? I'm at Seul's workshop. It's deserted. It looks like it has been for a while.
Why have so many Kametire disappeared? Do you think it's the Yava?
I'll take a look around. Maybe it's linked to... I think Seul is trying to make something with this Ithorn.
With sick Ithorn? He is a healer. He would know better.
change on a dime here. Fields in the mid-20s, and we get set to go as Detroit had won the toss. They'll receive, and away
A painting of a canyon and markings in paint. Maybe Seul wanted someone to follow him. Seul is trying to make something, but Anufi's guardian said herbalism is forbidden. Maybe Seul couldn't hide it here anymore.
So he went to the canyon.
The strange eye-thorn might be there too, if it's near the Yaveh. I'll try to find it.
Impressed by his leadership. Jared wants to finish strong. That's the kind of competitor that he is.
Come on, Hawk. Let's ride.
Such a great start this year, and then down the stretch, kind of that rotating group of offensive line that just can never hold on the kind of crowds for the backs that they had early in the season, and then one game for this team settled in much of a playoff.
What a treat, huh, Hawk? Nor, I think I'm at the canyon. It looks just like the one from Seul's drawing. No Seul, though.
This is a waste of time. Maybe you should come back.
Let me see if I can find that eye-thorn.
Game, but he's out here playing his butt off like he always, like you'd expect him to. That's what true pros do.
Yeah, no doubt. Gets the first down there, and he sent it down to the line. Four-man rush. Last time, lets it rip. It's caught to Tesla. A darn bum guy. The rookie, Isaac Tesla, who's really gotten better as the season's gone on. He's been a touchdown machine, but Dan Campbell's been impressed.
Yeah, the route detail here, Tesla right there on right, planting that left foot in the ground. What a little strike. Start the game off, a little fastball right there, one ball, perfectly in stride. This is a very precise pass from Goff. If you give him a little space, he's going to find it. And a crazy stat, they lead the league in yards after catch. A lot of that is great route running, a lot of inside routes, but also a lot of really great passing, perfect passing, right, 1 foot in front of the numbers, runner's balls, we call that to the White House.
See Christian Mahogany going off the left guard. He's had a tough year, second-year player. He broke his leg back in week 9 and then came back early, but he hasn't been totally right. He goes left right here as Miles Frazier, the rookie, comes off of him on that left side. Late pay. Goff slips it out to Jameson Williams. Tight coverage, it doesn't matter. Deshaun Wright was all over him, but Jameson Williams makes the catch for a first down.
Wow, that was a ridiculous throw by Goff. You see Booker right there just getting pressure. Goff feels it, but because he knows it's man coverage, he's thinking, where's my fastest player? That's Jameson Williams crossing the field. Got a step there on right.
sudden, it's like the check engine light is on. No! Last couple games, what happened? They can't run the ball. They turned it over a million times. And now you got to call triple A. The whole situation. Second and 1. Montgomery gets the carry. David Montgomery. Looks like he got just enough on that yard to get a first down for Brisker, pushed him back. But Dan Campbell is 5th year, and interesting, right? I mean, they built this program up from the ground, really, and then they get to the championship game last year. They're the 1 seed. They won 15 games. They get shocked in the divisional round, and he said, "Hey, I don't know a better motivating factor than failure."
Yeah, he's just the ultimate coach. Holds everybody accountable, even today. We thought, okay, how's it going to go? His players going to be fighting kneecaps, punching teeth out there, whatever it takes to win against the division rival on the road.
Looking, checks it down. Williams, good move. Jamison Williams has a first down. Down to the 10-yard he goes.
Nice shot. Chicago's defense has tried some man coverage. This is just zone coverage in the middle of the field. Williams feels it. Edwards can't come over there in time. And Goff keeps standing in the pocket, delivering accurate throws. Really nice. Been a few of those. And again, some of this challenge from this Lions offense.
We're short of the line of gain. It's second down.
Some of these challenging kind of games that we've covered the Lions, they just have not protected Goff. Really in the interior part of that pocket, a bit of a revolving door, and haven't found the right solution up front to protect Goff and also to open up.
All right, that might be where he caught it. I don't know how to do this mission.
Yeah, talk about maybe a little bit of a regression from last year. And where does that really point to? They got to get the big guys up front playing a bit better. That'll open up the running lanes, which open up the play action pass.
Lord, there's a whole lot of Ithorn. It really doesn't look right.
Seoul must have been here.
I think so. I'm picking up Kametire scent.
By the way, you heard there the announcement from Brad Rogers. They replay assist did not get the first down, so they moved it back to a 2nd and 1. That's when the delay was there.
What do you think Seoul's doing out here?
Trying to fix his client's problems. Like us. How's everyone back at HQ?
They're hanging on. Alma's not doing so well.
If only they were backups in real life. But at least those progress is to protect your home and auto.
A different person.
You think he's scared of commitment?
Exactly.
You're not a mechanic. It's not your job to fix him.
All right, so Lions use a timeout to get organized on this 3rd down and 6. But go ahead and do it for them. 10th play of it.
Yeah, certainly impressed by what we see
There's an RDA facility here. It's quiet. No RDA around.
Do you think Seul is inside?
Only one way to find out.
Why would Seul subject himself to metal things? He is Kametire.
Maybe he's desperate.
No real Nazi would surround themselves in metal. This doesn't make sense.
Good coverage, good scheme. And the bend but don't break style of the Bears. There it is again. Let him drive and then, okay, settle for a field goal.
Yeah. So they'll try that. Jake Bates, 34-yard attempt for him. And Bates is perfect. So the Lions take the opening drive, go on down and settle for 3, but they grab the only lead. Here
Oh
in
no,
Chicago, weekend
that
team
isn't
regular
right.
season finale.
Oh, cool?
Oh, okay. I know it looks bad, but I didn't collect this stuff. It's research to fix the Yavah. My mentor, Seul, he found most of it. I thought maybe I could continue his work. Now he's passed.
Seul is dead? I'm sorry. I hoped he could help me. After Anufi seemed so afraid to see me.
What? You spoke to Anufi? Seul never believed it was her fault, you know. What happened to,
My people.
I mean, if he was right, then maybe Anufi will finally, I do not know, stop blaming herself. Teach people the old ways again, like me. Seul kept coming here. He was so sure the Yavah had secrets about the Sarentu. Expose the truth, he said.
The truth? About what really happened to my clan? What Anufi did?
Or didn't do. Seul was trying to make something to protect us in the Yavah. But all his work is in there. I can't get in. And now the Yavah is in there too. Do you think maybe some of this Sky People stuff could help us get in?
Is trying to sabotage me. All of our patients are in danger.
And the thrilling return of Scott Wolf. Doc returns this Tuesday on Fox.
The United Football League is back. Professional football in the spring. A game experienced like no other.
Beautiful throw. My goodness.
This is the unique
Attention, electrical fault detected. Attention, electrical fault detected.
I think I can clear the Yaveh from here. This generator is linked to the ventilation system. But it needs new electrical components.
Oh, well, you know, there are Sky People near here.
And you think if we're polite enough, they'll give us what we need?
Ah, maybe you can sneak in. We need to get to Seul's research. It will show us all the Yavah's secrets. I think. No, I know.
Playing hard, about playing for the right reason so that we can finish this season in the right way. An example of that is Tom Brady pouring it on Amon-Ra St. Brown with all those injury issues with the ankle and the knee out there contributing on that scoring drive.
Hey, Priya. Do you know where the RDA store electrical stuff?
Planning a shopping trip, huh? I'd say aisle 12, but I'm guessing that joke would fall flat. any generators are a good bet. RDA usually have them near underpass stores in their facilities.
Thanks, Priya.
Happy to help.
And now we get to see this Bears offense with Caleb Williams leading them out on the field. And he's coming off really a couple pretty impressive games. The amazing comeback win against the Packers, and he lit up the 49ers.
Out of Dabafet pods.
Alright, we're gonna end here, but we're gonna end with opening another pack of Spider-Man Magic cards. Here we go. My puppy wants to go for a walk. I want to go watch football with his son. Here we go. We're feeling lucky. We're feeling lucky, guys. We got that double-sided ally card. Here we go. Doc Attention. Steel Wrecking Ball. Guy in the Chair. Venom's Hunger.
Good solid tackle
Starling Aerial Ally, Amazing Acrobatics, Hot Dog Cart, Lurking Lizard, Spider UK, Shocker Unshakable, Rhino Barreling Brute, Ultimate Green Goblin, that's super dope, Merciless Enforcers, and an Island.
That is the feel around Chicago.
All right.